In this demo, we will see how a developer uses MuleSoft Vibes to generate complex EDI data transformation mapping based on sample input, output, and mapping specifications. We will also see how they can catalog the maps in Anypoint Partner Manager for immediate use in B2B integration workflows. We start with the requirements. On the left, we have the sample EDI-850 purchase order input, and on the right is the target JSON message structure. We also have a mapping specification spreadsheet that defines the translation rules. Some are hard-coded, while others require conditional logic or code translations. Inside Anypoint Code Builder, we have set up a simple Mule application to read the EDI payload using the XML connector. We are now adding a transformation component right after. Traditionally, a developer would have to manually define the metadata and map every single field line by line. Now, we use the AI-powered MuleSoft Vibes, also known as the dev agent, to do the heavy lifting for us. We simply feed the agent the input, output, and mapping specifications and ask it to generate the transformation. The agent analyzes the requirements and instantly writes the DataWeave script for us. It creates a fully validated map in just a few seconds. We now save the map as a DWL file. And now let's see how we can catalog it. In Anypoint Partner Manager, we navigate to the maps library. This is the central hub for all inbound and outbound B2B translations. We create a new receive from partners map where we define the source as the XML version 4060 and message type 850 and set the target as our internal canonical purchase order JSON message, which the EDI data needs to be mapped to. Next, we import the DataWeave file created by MuleSoft Vibes. We give it a version label and a note for tracking purposes. The map is now ready for use in live B2B integration workflows. We create an inbound message flow for one of our partners, Home Depot, and select the map we just cataloged in the maps library. The flow already knows the source and target message type from the map selected. The user should simply configure the source endpoint, the partner identifiers, and the target endpoint where the translated purchase order JSON message needs to be sent to. We will now deploy the flow to activate the routing configuration in the system. With the flow deployed, it's now time for us to test. We send a sample EDI-850 order to the Partner Manager endpoint. In the activity page, we can view the full transaction details. We see the raw EDI source payload, and thanks to the MuleSoft Vibes generated map, the perfectly translated JSON message that was sent to the backend to create the purchase order in the system. Now, let's look at the lifecycle management. Suppose the backend team needs the PO date format changed to include hyphens between year, month, and date. We'll simply go back to Anypoint Code Builder and ask the dev agent to update the date format in the mapping. It incorporates the logic change instantly in the map. Back in Anypoint Partner Manager, we open the Home Depot map and import the updated map file. We label this version 1.1 with a note describing the change in this version. The versioning allows us to stage changes and only activate them when the trading partner or the backend system is ready for the change. We'll set the new version as active now. Shortly after, we're now sending a test order. And we'll look at the output payload for this new purchase order created in the system. We now see that the date format has been successfully updated with hyphens. If for some reason we should revert back the map changes, it is a simple update in the map to set the previous version as active. To recap, we just saw how developers can generate complex EDI maps in seconds with MuleSoft Vibes and leverage Anypoint Partner Manager to version and control their B2B workflows efficiently.